Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're just going to head over to the South Hill right now and see if we can get that wheelhouse at least up on some skids and maybe start the process of getting it moved to the new location. Alright, I just picked up a couple blocks and fence post, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to do this myself. It's just me up here today, but I'm going to give it a shot. Got to get this south rope going. Haven't used it yet this season, and I'm eager to ride this side since the snow is so nice. So let's see what we can get done today. Okay, I'm not going to pull it with this thing. I'm just dropping off some supplies, and then I'll go get the old case plow. The thing does pretty good in the snow, and get a strap around this thing, maybe some skids underneath, and we'll move it. One of the other videos, I unhooked all the electrical last time and the internet cable. So this building is completely disconnected right now. I'd like to get it out of the way first, and then we'll work on extending the rope. This will be actually the third time we moved this shack. It was the old tower building, and then we moved it a couple winters ago up this access road before this path was cleared. So now we're going to move it way back over there so we can get pulled further down the hill and not have to unstrap here and hike over there. And I've got this old fence post here, and I can actually lift the building just by pushing on it. It's just going to be a little tough because I'm here myself. So I mean, it's good the building lifts. I'm just gonna have to place something under there in the meantime until I get the skids underneath. And then we'll go get the other machine. I'll leave whatever I need here, some straps. Straps and leg bolts, a few tools, and I'm gonna have to cut this 6x6 in half, and I'm gonna use that as a skid under each side of the shack. This thing's 20 feet long, so the shack's only 8. We left with a little leftovers. A little extra, and I think I'll cut it on an angle. So it won't be piling up a bunch of snow under it. I was able to get the skids under this side at least, but I'm having a little trouble doing this by myself over here. I can lift it, but putting blocking under there is proving to be difficult solo. So I'll try a little bit more, and we'll see if I can do anything or if I'm gonna need some help. Sometimes I wonder why I try these projects myself, but I'd rather give it a shot than just sitting around all day. Might go see if we have a jackal. I know we got one of those somewhere. That'll probably help out quite a bit right now. And I'm really wanting to start riding on this side because the snow is really nice right now. Yeah, let's go check for a jack. I either need more hands or some mechanical advantage. Yeah, I checked in the sea can here. I thought there was a jackal here somewhere, but it's not looking like it. I did find this old map though. I'm gonna take that and put it over in the workshop. But I need to find a jack. Otherwise I'm gonna be struggling here pretty hard. Okay, I'm back. And I brought a jackal this time. This should make it easier. Especially while I'm by myself here. So I'll get rid of my old technique here and just put the jackal into there and hopefully I can just lift it up. Okay, it might work. Oh yeah, that's easier. Okay, it's gotten so warm yesterday, everything's slippery now again. Could have really done without that warm day. And I have that block frozen down again. So I'm probably gonna have to go get my pry bar. But good news is the skid is mostly under there. So I'll just get that block out of the way and then I can put it in the rest of the way and leg bolt it to the shack. Got the jack under there now. Took out the blocks. See if I can slide the skid under there. There we go. I'm gonna slide it about 3 inches past, 3.5, so I can get a 2x4 fastened on the back there. And probably something similar in the front here. So that's good. Making some progress. Okay, so skid under each side. I'm gonna put a piece of wood across there to stabilize it. I just need to get this cement block out of there so I can slide in this skid the rest of the way. Do some fastening and not too long, we'll try to pull it over there. Then the next order of business will be to take these pulleys off of here. Maybe pull this pole out too. I noticed it's not really, I don't know, it's not frozen yet. I don't know what's going on, but it's loose anyways. Maybe I can pull it out with the backhoe. Get it out of the way since we have that other pole right there. This new pole is the one that'll hold the rope after, so I will have to put some sort of pulley up there. I'm either gonna have to go to Princess Auto and pick up a few more of these rims and hub assemblies, or I'll reuse one from the other hill for now. Okay, skids are underneath. I'm gonna screw down this 2x6 and 2x4 here. I got the block out, and I'm gonna put that 2x4 at the back. Hopefully that'll help stabilize the skids. Last time I did this, I didn't do that, and the skids kind of pulled further to the center. Pre-drilled a few holes here so I don't split it. I don't know if this is gonna work. You almost need a shallow bit. I will get it. Okay, I got some straps on the skids. Not sure if they're gonna hold or not, but trial and error is everything out here. And I'm gonna go get the backhoe and hook it on, and we'll see if we can give this thing a tug. Okay, new challenge. I can't get the case to start. I don't usually have this problem, but this positive terminal is maybe loose, so it possibly wasn't charging. So put the charger here. I'll maybe go for lunch and I'll come back and check it in a little bit. All right, I got it running. Let's head over there and see if I can pull the shack. All right, made it here. Almost didn't make it through the valley over there, but we got it. Couple challenges, but no big deal. Okay, I'm gonna hook this on now and see if we can get this thing to move. Pulling like nothing. Hopefully that continues. I was hoping I wouldn't have to get rid of this tree, but yeah, we're just gonna make it fast. The only problem I'm having is it's not going to clear this rope that I currently have for a guy wire on that pole. I might have to undo it for the time being, but or lift it up. Maybe I can lift it over. Oh yeah, it's barely doing anything actually. That's gonna work pretty much right where I want it. Probably gonna sit on top of the snow until the spring, but once the snow melts, I'll leave it. And it's gonna stay here until we get the man-made mountain done here. And then at that point, once the hill is all the way up in the back there, we're gonna tow it up there, and then this run will be nearly 1,000 feet long. But it's in a good spot for now, and I think it's lined up pretty good. I'll get some power hooked up in here today and start working on getting the controls reconnected. All right, let's turn on the power back there. Go. Okay, now that I've got the wheelhouse moved, I have to refeed some of these lights. They were all fed from the middle, the old location there. So now I've got to reroute all the lines back to here. Several of my lights are still on trees, so I'm taking this one down and it's going to go over on this pole here. I only mount them on trees when I have to, but I'm trying to add in poles wherever we can, because it seems that the trees will either grow and push them off, or the tree falls and breaks the light. Okay, time to get these pulleys mounted over here again at the new spot. Get them up on the pole and then we can string the rope. Okay, I've got one mounted up there already. And I'm going to mount the other one just down here a little ways. About 4 or 5 feet lower than the top pulley. This thing's probably 50 pounds. It'd probably be easier if I had some help, but I'll try to do it myself. I got that top one up there by myself, so this one's hopefully easier. If not, you'll be able to watch me drop it. Not bad, actually. A lot of these holes miss, so what I'll do is I'll get one of the lower bolts in, and then I'll take this one out and move it over. A little warmer today, but just slightly. I think it's about minus 18 right now, Celsius. If you don't have an impact or a drill for your backyard ski hill, I suggest you get one. I'll maybe do another video later on all the tools that we have up here and what comes in handy. All right, back up at the South Hill, getting things ready again. I've got this new 600-foot roll of 5/8 polyester. Got the shack in the new location, and I've mounted the return pulleys up there. Let's pull out some of this rope and see how it works. All right, I've got the rope here on this bar ready to pull out, and this will help me kind of figure out exactly where the pulleys need to be and if I need to make any adjustments. Okay, I've got the rope spool set up here on this pry bar for now. Should work out okay. Let's pull out some of the rope and see if it lines up where we need it. All right, the new rope is in position. I have one splice to do here. I don't have a tension pulley in place yet, so I more or less figure out the tightness of my rope, and then that's where I'll splice it. I've got it wrapped around the wheels here, ready to go. I do have to finish wiring the low voltage circuit first. I need to run a Cat 6 from up here over to where the wheelhouse used to be. I'll probably do that tomorrow, and then we'll be able to fire it up and give it a run. So here's the Cat 6 coming from down at the bottom of the hill. I'm gonna add another start-stop station here once they arrive off eBay. And then I need to run Cat 6 from up there back to the new wheelhouse location. You could probably use anything with multiple low voltage conductors, but I found that anything indoor rated doesn't last long, so I've been using this outdoor Cat 6 and it works great. I also have to get this pole out. I tried starting the backhoe today, but it wouldn't go. It's just a little too cold. So we'll try next week and then we'll yank that out when the forecast looks better. All right, I think this side is good to go. Other than a few little changes I want to make yet. For example, the return line is hanging a little low here, so I'm gonna add a pulley on this pole yet to hang the return line a little higher. And I think I can probably take a little bit of slack out of the rope now that it's spun around a few times and that it's possibly stretched into place where it needs to be. My favorite part is the soft start. A nice slow start. Much easier on all the components and everything rather than a full-on start. Another one of my favorite features with the electric rope is I can start it from here at the bottom of the hill. That squeaking you hear is actually the other rope running right now. I think it's that top pulley there. But it only does that when it's really cold. So I'll look into it more when things warm up a bit. This one is pretty much quiet. It doesn't make any noise. Well, that about does it for this video. Catch you in the next one. JR signing out from the Cabino.